Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. OK, let's dive into creating a client CMS system using PHP and integrating it with a Radius server for authentication and authorization. This is a complex project, so we'll break it down into manageable steps and provide code examples. I'll try to be as detailed as possible. Outline of the system. 1. Client CMS, PHP, mysql/mariadb, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. * handles client management, adding, editing, deleting clients. * stores client information, username, password, attributes. * provides a web interface for administrators. * communicates with the Radius server for authentication and authorization. 2. Radius server, freeradius. * authenticates clients against a database. * authorizes clients based on attributes stored in the database. * can be configured with various authentication methods, pap, chap, ms-chap, eap. This tutorial assumes you have a Radius server set up and running, which is beyond the scope of this full guide. We'll focus on the client CMS side connecting to it. 3. Communication, PHP Radius extension. The PHP script uses the Radius extension to interact with the Radius server. Sends authentication requests. Receives authentication responses. Prerequisites. Web server, Apache, Inks. You'll need a web server to host the PHP CMS. PHP PHP version 7.0 or higher is recommended. mysql/mariadb * a database to store client information. PHP Radius extension * install the Radius extension. The specific installation command will vary depending on your operating system. Common commands. Sudo apt-get install PHP Radius, Debian/Ubuntu. Sudo yum install PHP Radius, CentOS/RHEL. Pecl install Radius, if you use PECL. Radius server * a functioning Radius server, example freeradius, properly configured. Crucially, it needs to be configured to authenticate and authorize clients based on data stored in a database. This often involves configuring freeradius to connect to your mysql/mariadb server. Basic knowledge * HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PHP, SQL, and Radius concepts. 1. Database setup, mysql/mariadb. Create a database called Radius_CMS, or choose a name that suits you. Then create 2 tables, clients and Radius_attributes, although you might adapt the Radius_attributes table based on your Radius server's configuration. Explanation **** clients, stores basic client information, username, password, name, email. The username must be unique. Radius_attributes, stores Radius attributes associated with each client. This table allows you to define attributes that the Radius server will use for authorization, example rate limits, access controls. Foreign key, ensures referential integrity between the clients and Radius_attributes tables. 2. PHP CMS structure. Create the following directory structure. 3. Configuration, config/database.php. 4. Model, model/client.php. 5. Controller, controllers/client controller.php. 6. Views, views/clients/. ***index.php, client listing. Asterisk create.php, create client form. Asterisk edit.php, edit client form. Asterisk layout/default.php, main layout. Asterisk include /messages.php, displaying flash messages. 7. Main entry point, index.php. 8. .access, optional, for URL rewriting. If you want cleaner URLs, example /clients instead of index.php, action equals index, you can use an .access file. Place this in the root of your radius_CMS directory. 9. Connecting to the Radius server, important. Now, let's integrate with the Radius server. We'll add a function to the client controller to authenticate a client against the Radius server. This is a crucial part. Asterisk add the following functions to the client controller.php file asterisk. Create a new login view, view/clients/login.php. Update the index.php file to include the new routes and session management. Update the default layout to include a logout button. Explanation. Asterisk radius_create, initializes the Radius client. Asterisk radius_set_auth_server, sets the Radius server IP, port, and shared secret. Important, the Radius secret must match the secret configured on your Radius server. Asterisk radius_put_addr, adds attributes to the Radius request. We add the username and password. The Radius server uses these for authentication. Asterisk radius_send_request, sends the authentication request to the Radius server. Rad_authenticate indicates that we want to authenticate the user. Asterisk radius_strearer, if the authentication fails, this function returns a human-readable error message from the Radius server. Asterisk rad_access_accept, this constant represents a successful authentication. Important Radius considerations. Asterisk shared secret asterisk the shared secret, Radius_secret, is critical. It must be identical on the PHP client and the Radius server. This secret is used to encrypt the communication between the client and the server. Asterisk Radius server configuration asterisk your freeradius server must be configured to authenticate against the database, or another authentication source, and to use the shared secret you've configured. Asterisk radius attributes asterisk the Radius server can send back attributes after authentication. These attributes can be used to control the user's access, bandwidth, or other resources. You can retrieve these attributes using radius_get_adr. However, retrieving attributes goes beyond this basic example. Asterisk error handling asterisk the code provides basic error handling. In a production environment, you should implement more robust error logging and handling. Asterisk security asterisk always use strong passwords and protect the Radius secret. Consider using a more secure authentication protocol, example EAP, in a production environment. Asterisk install the PHP Radius extension. If the Radius functions don't work, make sure that you have installed the PHP Radius extension as indicated in the prerequisites. 10. Adding and managing Radius attributes. To fully leverage the Radius server, you'll often want to associate attributes with clients. This allows you to configure authorization policies, rate limits, etc., based on these attributes. Add to client controller.php asterisk. Create views/clients/attributes.php asterisk. Add to index.php asterisk. Link to show attributes from views/clients/index.php asterisk. Explanation of attribute management changes asterisk. 1. Show attributes * retrieves all attributes associated with a client from the radius_attributes table. 2. Add attribute * adds a new attribute to the radius_attributes table for a specific client. 3. Delete attribute * deletes an attribute. 4. Attributes.php view * displays a table of attributes for a client and provides a form to add new attributes. 5. Index.php routing * adds routes for the new actions. 6. Link in index.php * adds a link in the client list to navigate to the attributes management page for each client. How radius attributes work. 1. CMS management * the CMS stores the attributes in the database. 2. Radius server configuration * you need to configure freeradius, or your radius server, to retrieve these attributes from the database during the authorization phase. This typically involves setting up a database connection in the freeradius configuration. Configuring the mysql.conf or similar file to retrieve the attributes based on the username. The SQL query might look something like this. 3. Authorization * when a client attempts to connect the radius server. Authenticates the client. Queries the database to retrieve the attributes associated with the client's username. Uses those attributes to determine the client's authorization, example setting bandwidth limits, access lists. Example attributes. Microtic rate limit, for microtic routers, sets the upload and download rate limit for the client. Example, 1m/1m, 1 Mbps up/down. Framed IP address, assigns a static IP address to the client. Tunnel type, used for VPN configurations, example PPTP. Tunnel medium type, used for VPN configurations, example IPv4. Complete example, freeradius_conf. Here's a simplified example of how you might configure freeradius, SQL.conf, to retrieve attributes. SQL